What's going on, guys? Back for another day, working on the Lexus. So where we left off yesterday, pulled the swamp and left a massive mess. It is a little colder out today. It's like fucking -40. First things first is I'm going to clean up the engine bay a little bit. I'm going to get some of these wires kind of like tucked away. I'm going to take everything off the cowl right there. Probably put these wires back right here, put the cover back on just so nothing gets in there. I am going to put the hood back on for when this car sits outside, because it is going to be sitting outside until I finish this. So just kind of got to tidy up everything. I'm going to roll this thing out and then probably get to power washing the engine first. And then if I have enough daylight, I'm going to go ahead and do the engine bay as well. I want to get the tranny off this thing before I spray it down. And I got to get my engine stand out, put that together so I can put the Gs300 on there, and we can finally see what clutch is in here. It's supposed to be a South Bend, but my tuner is like, dude, you probably don't have a pilot bearing in there, and it does sound like it. So we're gonna find that out, and we're gonna find out the life of that clutch, so maybe I can sell it and make some money. But I'll go ahead and throw the propane tank on because it's fucking cold, and ain't nothing to it but to do it. Flywheel definitely has seen better days. Doesn't feel all messed up, but I think you should be able to get that machined. Here's the disc. Not a ton of life left on it. Flywheel, same deal, bunch of hot spots. See if we can see any markings on it. So it says Toyota on it. Okay. Huh. Not seeing any. It says Japan right there. You can faintly see it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Jesus Christ. We got a spec flywheel on here. Huh. So I just Googled this clutch real quick. It is a South Bend Stage 4 Extreme. So, you know, it's actually a pretty decent clutch. I'm surprised it didn't hold up as well as it did. Obviously, you know, it depends on who drove it before me and how many launches and all that they did. But as you can see, these these pucks, they're just like disintegrating. So it's about time to replace that. This flywheel can definitely be machined and sold, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a spec right there. You can kind of see it. So that's pretty cool. Might, you know, get $100 for that. But I'm gonna go ahead, put my engine stand together and get this big bitch on the engine stand. Look at that thing. All right, so Jay-Z is on the engine stand. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my mess, label all that stuff, put some of the stuff away, and get to covering up some of the holes I don't want water in, and we'll wash it. All right, we're just gonna take a look at the engine. Look how nasty this thing is. Oh man, I'm soaked. My face is probably covered in shit, but the Jay-Z's pretty damn clean. Took me a solid hour washing this thing, scrubbing it. You know, it's not very warm out. My fucking hands are frozen. But compared to what it was, it's like 10 times better, if not, you know, more. Obviously, I could go crazy, take off the hot side, paint the block, but we'll see. I don't know how far I want to go. I don't want to have this car down super long, so that's kind of why I'm doing shit half-assed, but not really half-assed. Like, I could definitely clean it more, but we'll see. You know, just a lot cleaner. The oil pan is going to come off, the lower and upper, so I'm going to be able to really clean that up. Maybe even vapor hone it or vapor blast it. But the block, nice and clean. It's just got some surface rust, obviously, because it's cast iron. But I got to clean the valley out a little bit. I didn't go crazy with pressure washing in there just because, you know, felt like it's a little sketchy. It's cleaner in here. It's tough to get in there with a brush, so I might go ahead and order a intake manifold gasket and pull this off so I can clean all that stuff real good. And just, you know, new gaskets, it's always better. Cleaned up down here by the crank sensor, and it's a whole lot better, I gotta say. You know, up in there it's still a little nasty. I might take the pressure washer a little bit more off camera and just clean up in there some. You guys probably can't really see it too well, but pretty satisfied with the result. I'm gonna probably go ahead and pull the tranny out here, give that a rinse, probably off camera, just because it's not very special or exciting. It is almost 5 o'clock, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to pressure wash this thing. This thing needs a solid 2 hours, 3 hours of pressure washing and scrubbing, so we'll see how far we get. But I'm gonna hit a couple more spots on that, toss that tranny out here. Maybe I'll throw the phone on the stand and get you guys some footage. But she's coming along. Ooh, well done. Ew. All done for today. Unfortunately, it's getting dark. I'm soaking wet. My pants are wet, my socks are wet, my shirt's wet. The Jay-Z is clean, the tranny is clean. So let me pop this light on. That didn't do much. Jay-Z looking pretty good. Hit a couple more spots down in there. She's getting there. Still gotta clean the valley by hand, but cleaned up the manifold a little bit. Might take it off and get it powder coated, not too sure. Tranny's looking mint. Just a quick spray with the degreaser and a scrub. She's looking pretty good. somebody in the past sprayed the bell housing black, which is kind of stupid, but it was just kind of flaking off. As you can see, there's some spots that still have it. But this is going to go up for sale, probably along with maybe the drive shaft. I don't know. I might be able to use my drive shaft and just get somebody to extend it, chop it, whatever I need to do. So that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Got a lot done, kinda. This is like the meticulous part where it's like takes so much time just to clean something. Hopefully the next episode, you guys are going to see me cleaning the GS. The GS is still nasty. I didn't get to it, unfortunately. I got to throw the hood on that, make sure it's, you know, locked up. But I'm going to go ahead and order a bunch of seals and gaskets for the JZ. Probably a couple more things here and there. Been thinking about getting some cams for it and some head studs, but I don't know. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't super exciting watching me wash this thing, but you know, it's part of the car, it's part of the content. So if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, moving right along.